effective immediately. Like there was not even extension, they are not even contemplating. It's like instant. They didn't even think twice, they didn't blink their eye before telling us no more PGWP flagpoling. Hi guys, Flaky here, and you all welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel I share about my journey in Canada as an international student, and gradually how we are transitioning from just a newbie, from a JJC, to being somebody that is now familiar with the neighborhood, that is familiar with everything around me, at least almost everything in the province where I'm currently at. And also I share a lot of information about updates on Canada as a whole, nothing else but Canada for now. So if you haven't considered subscribing, or if you're new on this channel, please consider joining the family. And I will say a huge thank you to all my OGs. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my video. You are the real MVP. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. So today, without so much ado, let's get straight into why we are here. So there's a new update, and this is concerning international students that are presently in Canada. There's a new update about flagpoling. Guys, it's been back-to-back information about Canada. I don't know what is happening. It's like these people are now sent to international students specifically. A month hasn't passed without an update concerning Canada relocation, settling in Canada and everything, and it's now as if they are only targeting international students. These are people that is your source of income. Don't forget guys, we bring money to the table. These guys now are making life much more difficult for international students to settle in Canada, or to even plan on coming to Canada at all. Because why is all of this happening? The new one is about flagpoling. So now there is a rule, effective immediately. Like there was not even extension, they are not even contemplating. It's like instant. They didn't even think twice, they didn't blink their eye before telling us no more PGWP flagpoling. So guys, the last video before this very one, I shared about how we went to the border to flagpole, and this will be my second time flagpoling at the Canadian border, US Canadian border. And just like a week after we did that flagpoling, now a news came about saying no more PGWP flagpoling for international students. As a person, I feel it's quicker, it's easier for me to flagpole than to apply online. Yes, it costs a bit more because of the transportation, but you know, when you want an instant response, flagpoling is the best bet. Although the new rule doesn't affect a spousal work permit, or extension of study permit, or extension of visitor record, but now it is on PGWP. So postgraduate work permit is basically what you get after studying as an international student if you are enrolled in an eligible course or in an eligible school. For your information, not all schools or all courses are eligible for PGWP after schooling. So if you're planning to come to Canada, you have to make sure that your course and your school is eligible to get PGWP after schooling. So it is a space of time that you have to work or get Canadian experience if you intend to apply for your PR. So you can use that work experience to apply for your PR. That is basically what PGWP is all about. A time for you to work and get Canadian experience, or maybe you still want to go back to your country. A time to work and gather some money, even if you decide to go back to your country. At least you've studied, so that time is for you to work full time without going to school, and maybe save some money before deciding to return to your country. And what is this thing all about? This is because most people, in short, this is not just most people. A friend of mine, you know, I told you the guys that some of my friends that we enrolled in the school together, they're already done with their studying while I am still home. So majority of my friends that just finished schooling a few months ago, they went for this flagpoling. Yeah, they went for flagpoling because it is the easiest way to get your PGWP, and you don't have to wait online. And this is because you see this letter that they give people when you apply online. You're supposed to use the moment to submit your application online for PGWP, you're eligible. There is this letter that you will get, like a correspondence that you can use to work, but not all employers accept that. According to what I have learned, what I've heard from people, they said not all employers accept that. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, that was what I learned. It should not be a problem, but you know, this is a country where some people just decide to do whatever they want. But this is one of the reasons why most people will prefer to go to the border, because What if my employer or what if the person I intend working for said they don't want that letter? They actually need a permit, because it's not a permit, it's just like a letter telling them that your permit is pending arrival. So they should they should employ you until you get your permit. So it's basically not a permit. So some employers might not most, some in quotes might not want to take that, which is why some people will prefer to go to the border and get their permit instanter than waiting online for. It can take up to 2 months or 3 months. It depends on the time frame. It depends on the application that they have. So a friend of mine, like my closest friend right here in Canada, that was the same thing he did when he finished school. I mean, this is the fastest thing that people can do right here, and now they are shutting this down because they claim it's wasting their staff's time, the CBSE officers on the hand of Canadian border and also on the hand of the US border. This is wasting their time. This thing actually doesn't take so much time. This is something I've done twice, but I just feel like these people are trying to make life more difficult. Okay, acceptable. After schooling, normally your visa should have a grace of 90 extra days. Your visa should have 3 more months. So imagine I'm going to finish schooling in December. My study permit should actually expire by the following year, March. So we have 3 months extra, just so that you can apply for your PGWP online. So you have a grace of that 90 days to apply for whatever documents you need after studying and get it. But I told you the main reason why some people would prefer to go to the border. Some people, it's not because the employer does not even accept that, because they just want to have this thing handy, like get it done with and get it over with. I just don't want to think about it again. So this is why some people will actually prefer to go to the border, which is sharp. It's instant, same day. So now that this is no longer going to be the case, it means for people that fell into the category of their visa finishing immediately after they finish studying, they have to extend, even if it's just for that 3 months. Yeah, not because, yes, I know this because it has happened to that myself. Yeah, I know this because it happened to this same friend of mine that went to Flagpoling for PGWP. His study permit expires the same day he finishes his course, like on the same day he finishes his internship, because our course is with internship. So the very day he finishes his internship, his study permit expires. I don't know what kind of visa officer attended to his document or his profile then, that didn't even give him any grace to apply for whatever document is next for him to stay in Canada. So what he has to do was apply for a study permit extension, even though he's going to have finished studying at that time. He needed to apply for a study permit extension, which gave him like 3 months. And what does this mean? It means now you have to provide another proof of fund, and you have to apply. You see the way these people are using to take money from us. Chai. Like I was telling my husband some days ago that the way these people are doing this country, for every little thing, for every time you need anything, you have to pay. We are their money bag, we are their cash bag. Like you just have to pay. This is how they are making their money. Yeah, we're not complaining, but yeah, they are making life much more difficult now. It is not as easy. Things has changed, guys. So if you still intend coming to Canada, just know that things are not the same way they used to be. So many rules, from cutting down number of students that can apply, to telling diploma students that their spouse cannot work, to telling them that some schools cannot apply, are no longer eligible for PGWP. There has been a whole lot of rules, guys. A whole lot of rules. Now everything is just like they are focused on international students. It's like you don't want us to come any longer. And I don't know why all of this is happening. UK is doing their own. In Canada, it's just like their brothers and sisters. Actually, they are actually brothers and sisters, because once UK sends forth any information like this, it's like Canada also works on that information and adjusts it to their own economy, because they know when UK border is closed to students, definitely people will divert their attention and come to Canada. And now all of them are trying to just work hand in hand to restrict how much international students do. Yet you want our money, but you don't want us. Who does that? Like, guys, who does that? Let me know. They want our money, but they don't want us. Is it possible for us to just keep paying you? Like, who does that, guys? So there has been so many updates. It's been updates back to back. But still, like I usually say, no matter what it is, it doesn't stop people from coming in. People will still come. If you still intend to come in, Do not be discouraged. Yes, I personally would encourage you. You still have the intention of coming, to come. Please do come. Just make sure that you do your research, look at things, look at the courses, look at the schools. Just make sure that you know what is going to work for you and just work towards that. This is so much. This is just so much. They are just bombarding us with so much information. No more PGWP Flagpoling. No more. So draw your ears. No more PGWP Flagpoling. Postgraduate work permit no longer Flagpoling. You can go to the border for every other form, of course. Visitor record, work permit, pass open work permit, study permit extension, I think also. You can still go to the border to get that. But PGWP, no. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We don't even know what next month holds. But we are open for the best. That everything that happens in this country will work for our favor. All things are working together for our good. That is my belief. That is all I know. So guys, we are not even shaking. No shaking. No shaking. But yeah, this is just me bringing you an update, info as it they hot. As it they hot. Guys, don't sleep on it. So guys, thank you guys again for coming to watch my video today. And I will see you in my next video. Till then, I remain your girl Flaky. Stay safe and have a good life. Bye.